Hey everyone, Shaber 1000 here. This weekend we're in St. Augustine. Monkey wanted to bring her mom up for Mother's Day, but we waited until this weekend because, you know, everything was so busy last weekend. So we booked this like a month in advance. So here's our little place. Pretty wild, huh? St. Augustine. We're not far from the lighthouse. Well, we're not far from anything downtown. So nice kitchen here. Here's one bedroom. I don't know which one her mom will want. Here's a bathroom. It's got a tub. And here's the other bedroom. Here's our bathroom. This has the shower in it. Good. Where do we turn the light on at here? This one might be remote control. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Awesome.
And we go down here. There's another bedroom.
There's a remote here, but it doesn't seem to work. Anyway. We'll open this up and get some light in here. Focus. Focus. Jeez. And we've got French doors here. So we can go out in the backyard. There's a squirrel right here on this pole going up there. There goes another one. Okay. Little gas fire pit. There's a regular fire pit. Probably in a burn ban. Barbecue grill. I mean, it's nice. It's not one of the nicer ones, but you know, it'll do.
And look at that artwork. And then it goes right out into the backyard.
So yeah, she wanted to take her mom and do something nice for her mom. We was trying to get Key West, but it just wasn't happening. Every place down there, every place I looked at was a 28-day minimum stay. So, and since she can't get in the camper, you know, I was like, well, let's try up here. So I started looking up here and I said, well, how about St. Augustine? She said, yeah, see what you can get. So I found this place for her. So, we'll do a lot of fishing on this trip. She wants to take her mom out to eat. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. Okay, guys. Well, I gotta get these bikes unloaded so we can get in the back of the car and unload, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Hit an intro and we'll be right back. So Monkey and I went to the store, got some things for the weekend. I'm gonna make us breakfast in the morning, and like I said, she wants to take her mom out tomorrow night, so that's what we're gonna do. And Sunday I'm gonna make supper on Sunday, which is gonna be easy. We're just gonna have yeah, we're gonna have ham and cheese sandwiches and beanie weenies. Her mom loves beanie weenies, so it's kind of a Mother's Day theme going on here. We brought our bikes, so I'm sure, let's see, we're here until what, Tuesday? Yeah. So, but we brought our bikes. Like I said, we're going to do some fishing. I don't know what she wants to do tomorrow, but she's trying to find something that her mom can do, but her mom can't do much. You know, like she can't get up on a trolley. She can't, not a lot she can do. But at least she's out of the house. So we had Kentucky Fried Chicken tonight. That's another story. I might tell it, might not, but oh geez. Now I know why they have 2.9 stars here in St. Augustine. The Kentucky Fried Chicken, stay away from it. But I mean, the food's okay, but anyway. We came out and sat by the, it's still early yet. We came out and sat, I turned the fire pit on for her, so we sat out here about dusk for a little bit, for a few minutes, her and I. Bruno, he's been exploring. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. So there's like a Bluetooth radio inside there. I think there's one in every room, but she said, did you look at it? I said, yeah, it's a Bluetooth radio or whatever. And she said, yeah, but did you look at it? And I said, no, I didn't look at it. No, why? She said he's acting strange. She said, it's got white noise on it. Ooh. I said, yeah, we'll turn it on, maybe something will come through. And she goes, maybe. Because I taught her about the white noise, you know. We are in the most haunted town in the United States of America, so could be. I don't know anything about the house. But yeah, I'll definitely bring you along with me and do some fishing, so I think that's about it for tonight. If we sit by the fire later, I'll kick you back on, but I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, if something weird happens or whatever, or if I think of something, I'll kick you back on, and if not, I'll see you in the morning. Alright guys, good night. And like I said, if I kick the fire, whatever, I'll bring you along. If not, see you later, guys. We got a full day tomorrow. Figure out what we're going to do. So I don't know. Definitely going to do some fishing though. Okay, guys. So I'm back again. What time is it? About 10:30, 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah, something like that.
So we just getting ready. You just got done putting his jammies on?
Yeah.
He got his jammies on, so we're getting ready to, it's a nightly ritual. He gets his jammies on and we let Bruno out and I go out and smoke. That's what we was getting ready to do. In fact, I was just picking up my cigarettes to come out here, because right there's our bedroom. And we heard, this wasn't a maybe, this was a knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock. Like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, and it was inside the house.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a front door or anything. And they have a Ring door camera out front, and they also have Ring motion lights.
Yeah.
They didn't go off because you can hear them inside the house.
Yeah, they're loud.
Yeah. Now, so yeah, So I think one night we're gonna have to check some stuff out. She's getting chills.
I had chills when I was in there, and I got them again. That's creepy.
Yeah.
Well, I really thought, I think you even thought that it was Mom.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she was, you know, knocking to get her attention or something.
Right. She's sleeping. She's passed out.
And guess what?
What?
I'm down to 4 minutes on my battery. Now, how much recording have I done?
Not hardly at all. Not much at all.
But yeah, that's freaky.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it wasn't no, you know, I think I heard her knock. We heard it.
Yeah.
She goes, "You hear that?" And I said, "I sure did." I mean, it was.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I better go check on Mom because maybe she's knocking to get our attention.
Yeah.
She's sound asleep. Because it was definitely from inside the house. You know?
Yeah.
So I did bring some ghost hunting equipment. So, maybe tomorrow night.
That'd be fun.
Man, I wish we would have brought your mom's camera out of her bedroom.
Yeah.
You know? Damn. Is there a Walmart around here? I wonder if they got any like that.
I don't know.
To where we can set up and let it run.
Right.
I mean, I've got cameras, but, you know, once the car's full, it's full. So this way I want to get... We'll find out. If they got one, we'll go get one.
Right.
That way it'll just pick up movement.
Right.
That's weird. Okay, guys, just had to tell you about that. My battery is now down to 3 minutes. Yeah. Full charge battery. I mean, I filmed when we got out of the car.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'll bet you I don't know. I'd have to check, but... I mean, this battery should be like 4 hours, but...
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I'll be back. I don't know, maybe in a little bit. We'll see what else happens.
Oh my God.
We are in the oldest city in America.
Yeah.
Is it the most haunted?
Yes.
And supposedly the most haunted, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, so I'm just standing here talking to Monkey. And I looked up, and that corner light right there, the corner of the house, shut off and came back on. The only one that did it. It shut off and came back on by itself. So this could be interesting. Could be an interesting night. There, I got it. I got it.
You hear that?
You guys hear that? You see that? Not this late at night. Could be a possum or a coon. Monkey jumped up.
Freaking out.
Where you going? Oh, it just did it again. Where you going?
I gotta see what you're talking about.
Alright guys, hang on. Okay guys, monkey seen it. So I was wrong. It's 11:47. But monkey saw the light. Finally. Which is weird because that is a ring light. So if something's walking in front of it, it would say, hello, you are currently being recorded. Just like our ring camera at the house. So it is almost midnight. But I really don't know what that knocking noise was in the house. Hey, you know there is an attic in here.
Really?
Yes.
I ain't going in.
What if somebody's up in that attic?
Watching us? Ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Did you bring that thing to check for cameras?
I did.
Well, we need to do that.
I did bring it.
Because I got a feeling there's more than one camera in this place. He's got all kinds of them outside, but I bet you there's some inside that we don't see.
Well, if you're renting a house out, even if it is just an Airbnb, you're not allowed to have cameras inside the house without letting them know.
I know.
You can have them on the outside,
Right.
which I'm cool with.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I mean, safety, security reasons. Jesus. Now it ain't doing it. I'd still like to know what that knocking noise was. Yeah, maybe it's somebody up in the attic knocking at us. Yeah, I did bring that camera detector.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, well,
Well, we might have an interesting evening. You never
we
know.
might have an interesting 5 evenings.
Yeah, right?
Where you going, Monk?
Hiding.
Alright guys, I'll be back with you. Good morning everyone. It's about 7 o'clock. I got up not too long ago. Got up about 6:30. So, it's a beautiful day. Supposed to be a little warm, but nothing overly hot. So, nothing else happened last night. I heard a few noises, but could be explained, no problem. So, that was weird, the knock and that light going on and off. But, yeah, so, yeah, nothing else happened. So, let's go make some breakfast. Okay, guys, so, yeah, what we got going on here is, we got some sausage here. We're gonna make some, oh, weird, power went out. Came back on. So we're gonna make some gravy, but it's not gonna be traditional sausage gravy, but because I have 2 cans of this stuff and I have no can opener, not one can opener in this whole house. Here lately, within the past year, I have been on a quest for a can opener. We have cars that drive people around with no driver. We can send people Just regular people like you and me. William Shatner did it. We can send them up into space and they can go hang out for a while. 2026. But in 2026, I cannot find a can opener to save my ass. So I am getting creative, and you'll see here in a minute. It's going to be very unconventional, and it might be a total fail, but it might be okay. But let's go ahead and get this browned up, cooked up, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, this is going to be our biscuits. We got some Grands here, the original Southern Homestyle biscuits. It says to heat it up. Now, I don't know if this is a non-stick pan. I think it is. So it says 375 or 350 for non-stick baking sheet, and we're going to place them 1 to 2 inches apart, and then we'll bake them 13 to 17 minutes. So let's set the oven. Like I said, it's flashing now because the power went out. So let's go with bake, and it's on 350. So let's hit start, and we're going to let the oven heat up, and we're going to let this get browned up nice. Alright, let's open this up. No matter how many times I open one of these up, it still gets me. Press spoon at seam until can pops open. Every time. Okay. Well, we're also going to have some eggs. Well, me and her mom are. Monkey said she didn't want any. So, about an inch apart. Alright, let the oven get heated up and we'll slap them in there. Alright guys, so here's my idea. Here's my plan. We had KFC last night. So, we have some gravy. Shit. We have some gravy left over. And we always get extra gravy. So, we're going to see. Wow. How well this turns out once I put sausage in it. And damn, get it heated up. Jesus. Wow, what a day already. And it's what, 7:30? And I was just going to make conventional gravy, but of course we do not have any flour here. So we're going to do this. And I'm going to heat that up. I'll just start heating that up slowly, and then once this gets browned up, we'll put it in here. The oven's up to 264 degrees, so we're getting there, guys. And then we're going to make our eggs. I bought cage-free eggs, and they are large brown eggs, so those should be pretty good anyway. So alright guys, I'll get back with you when we're going to do something else. Okay guys, so we're going to take I'm gonna take this and we're gonna put it over here in our gravy. I'm just gonna dump it all in there, grease and all, which I usually save for the eggs, but in this case, I want to be able to flavor that gravy. Alright, I'm gonna set this over here for now. Turn that off for now, because the eggs won't take that long. I got this on low. I mean, it looks okay. Alright, now let's put... Okay, I got you. Let's put our biscuits in. It says 13 to 17 minutes. All stoves are different. You can have two identical stoves, but one's going to be different every single time. What I mean is, I want to cook different. Set timer for, let's go with 12. 12 minutes. Alright. And then when the biscuits get done, I will, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Then I'll start the eggs. Alright, now I'm going to let this pan get heated up. I do have some pepper. Everywhere I go I seem to find this, except in our town. I can't never find this, but everywhere we go I find it. It's good stuff, especially with eggs. Got some pepper here, a little bit of salt over there, but I don't use much salt. But we got a little less than 2.5 minutes on the you see? So that'll be ready here shortly. Then I'll be back with you guys. Okay, our toast popped up. It's a nice toaster, man. That's pretty good, pretty even. Alright, get that buttered up. Alright, those look nice until I just put my thumb in that. But let me see something here. Look at the bottom. Not too bad. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, alright. Now, let's get our eggs on. Okay, so guess Monkey decided she wants eggs. Skillet didn't heat up very well, did it? So I'm gonna make her some eggs too. She said she wanted 2. I think her mom will eat 2, so I'll make 4 eggs for now. And I broke that one. I know you're supposed to crack them on something flat, but I break them more often that way. I still have to butter the toast. Right now, let's put some of this stuff on there. Some of that. Put some pepper on for these guys. Almost out, but there is black pepper up there with the, you know, for do that kind of thing. Alright, I'm going to get their toast buttered up and get mine ready. I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Gotta say, I do like the skillet. They have another one, a bigger size down there. Let's go ahead and put these over here. Very nice. That's the way they like them, guys. So, well, I broke that one just now, I think. Alright, now those will finish cooking over here off the heat. I want to get theirs before, I always get theirs before I get mine, so let me get their toast ready. Okay, we'll start with her mom. Put some gravy on her biscuit here. Yummy. And then I'll get Monkeys out and we'll see her reaction trying it. Get her toast for her. And there's Mom's ready. Okay guys, so she's gonna try this biscuit and gravy.
Go figure, no can opener.
Can't have everything.
It's like oh, that ain't bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had better, that's for sure.
Not horrible.
I mean, it's edible,
Yeah.
but at least it's not, ugh. At least
Right.
it's not wasted.
No.
At least it's not a pound of sausage wasted.
No,
so.
it's fine.
And there's Mom's. We got to get her up and
Yeah.
before it gets cold. All right, there you go, Monk.
Okie dokie, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I'm back. We're in downtown St. Augustine. We're in the old section. Her and her mom wanted to go check out the museum, so I brought Bruno down here with me. He's in there. Got his little fan blowing on him. So sorry, I guess I left my mic at home, so yeah, we got that. So I'm kind of talking a little loud, but hopefully you can hear me all right. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot my mic. Man, I bet it's laying right on the counter. Okay, well, so anyway, I'm just taking a little break because we had to walk a couple, 3 blocks, which is long for me, guys. So we're taking a break in the sun, letting him hang out and look at the people walk by for a couple minutes. Then we're going to go take a walk around and see what we can see. Hopefully I'll find some more shade up here. This is nice and cool here because there's some shops over here across from me. They're blowing out some cold air from the air conditioner, so alright guys, I'll be back with you when I see something, if I see something interesting. Stick around. You mind? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Girl, babe, just wasting time. Said I'm wasting my time when it looks like nothing's gonna change and everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same, yeah. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my
guys, I don't know if you can see that, but the drawbridge is open.
Hey Mom, we were walking back and we passed by Casa Reina, so we actually might just go in and like sit down and maybe like grab a drink.
Okay, so I met them on the square. We are here. We're sitting back in there. We're at Hooked on Harry's Seafood Bar and Grill, where we're at. Yeah, you might be able to see the drawbridge now. Then I think we're going to go to the last place I was just at. Monkey and I've been there before, so they're letting sailboats through. So I didn't bring my big camera. I could zoom in on that better for you, but yeah, so we're just kind of hanging out. We was going to go to the Fountain of Youth today, but I think we're going to save that for tomorrow because I walk Bruno a lot up and down these streets. So, but yeah, and then she messaged me when I was sitting there and she said, okay, we are done. I said, okay. I said, you want to meet at the square? And she said, sure. So I walked Bruno back down to the square and then we just walked over here. It's not far from the square. The square's like next street over. It's like a 2-minute walk. And right straight up there is the fort. Like I said, this, you know, these action cameras aren't made to zoom real well because they're action cameras. So you can go like this and nothing happens. All right, guys. So I'll be back with you. I just stepped out to have a cigarette. We're waiting on our drinks, and then yeah, I'll be back with you guys. Hang tight. Okay, everyone, we're back at the house. Not our house, but the house we rented. So we ended up coming back pretty early. Well, we ate, and then we went and listened to some music at the place I was at when Monkey messaged me and said that they were done. Place me and Bruno was at, so we listened to some music. We had a drink there, and I was like, man, you ready? She's like, you ready to go home? And they were just finishing up there. I mean, they was going to have someone else play after that, I think from 7 to 11. But so we went ahead and finished listening to them, and just ended up coming home because I'll tell you why. The main reason, because I was getting a little ticked off because when we first got there, found a place to park, no problem. You pay by plate, you know, your plate number. So I went and helped her pay, and then, which it was reasonable. But we got back to the car and I looked at the plate and I said, let me see that receipt. So I typed in the plate number wrong. She said it'll be fine. I said, no, it won't. I just had the two of the digits backwards. And I said, no, it won't. They'll tell you because it does not match, because it's all third-party stuff, you know. So they got these readers and stuff and know how long you've been there, and they'll tell you. They won't put a ticket on your car. They won't say, well, you owe us more money. No, they'll tell you. So, and the most we could get was 4 hours. That was maximum. 4 hours. That's all you can get. I said, well, we'll have to come back and put more money in, you know. It's kind of like a meter rate, because that's what we've done before, like St. Pete when we was on the beach. We just went back and put more money in. Or, you know, ran the card again. Well, 4 hours. So we go do our thing, and then we just order and everything, and I asked Monkey, I went out, you know, to smoke a cigarette there, and talk to you guys for a minute, and then it hit me. I was like, what time is it? So I went back in. I said, Monkey, what time is it? She says 4:36. I said, what's the receipt say on the parking thing? And her eyes got big. She goes, oh my God, I don't know. I said, I'm pretty sure it's been about 4 hours. Sure enough, it was 4:30. So, you know, the car's sitting there. She said, well, look, I'll run up, because it wasn't far, just a block or two up. So I'll run up and I'll put some more money on it. I said, okay, cool. So we're sitting there. I thought, I better get my phone out. So I got my phone out, was sitting there. It was a couple minutes, and I said, you all right? A couple of minutes later, she messaged back, said, yeah, I had to move the car. They won't let you run your card again with that plate number. What? Yeah, so she had to go to another parking spot, another parking lot, pay by plate, and pay for another 4 hours. So we only had until, what was it, 8 o'clock or something. So anyway, it was a matter of principle. I was like, you know what, instead of sitting here worrying every time. I mean, look at this, you know. So what it was they went to that museum, the Leitner Museum, and then met up with me at the square, and we went straight to get something to eat, and that burned up 4 hours. How they expect people to do that? Because you couldn't pay no more. You can only get 4 hours maximum, and then you had to leave. You had to leave your car or move your car. The waitress asked if everything was all right, because she noticed Monkey was missing. And her mom told her, yeah, you know, she had to go move the car. And she said, yeah, she said, I quit driving to work because of that. She says, I get a ride to work now because she said we can't go out every 4 hours and move the car. You know, they're spending their break time, their lunch break, trying to find another place to park. She says, so I get a ride to work. But so, you know what, this is, you know, I understand, yeah, parking's expensive. I get it, guys. Before you haters, my haters go, well, what do you expect? Well, you know, yeah, I am in a tourist town. I get it. Things are pricey. You know, I paid $14 for a freaking margarita, you know. Come on, 14 bucks. I get it. What I don't understand is they push these tourist towns, push you. Come and visit us. Come visit us. Come visit us. You go visit them, then you got 4 hours to go see some stuff and either leave or go move your car somewhere else. And you do have to do that every 4 hours? Kiss my ass, you know? That's bullshit. We did bring our e-bikes. We're going to take our e-bikes out tomorrow, and we're going to go check out some things. So, of course, I'll bring you along with me for that. But, and that's another thing Florida's trying to do is, like a lot of small towns and stuff, they're banning them. They're making it an ordinance, which, guys, an ordinance is not a law, so screw that. Anybody can make an ordinance. But most of the cities are trying to make it to where you have to have a motorcycle endorsement and insurance to ride that. What a motorcycle endorsement is, if you don't know, is you have to have your driver's license, then you have to go take a motorcycle riding test in order to get a motorcycle endorsement for an e-bike. Yeah, that's right, an e-bike. What about people that don't have a license, you know? Can't get a license, whatever the case may be. What are they supposed to do? You know? And it goes for everybody. Like, so a woman would have to go get her motorcycle endorsement. So she's going to have to learn to ride a motorcycle, go take the test to get her endorsement just so she can ride her bicycle. And because, you know, a lot of people's getting hit by cars down here. These e-bikes need to be stopped. Well, what they're not telling you is I think it was like 82% of the time it's the automobiles driver's fault. So they're trying to take away the e-bikes, or, you know, make it special rules and classifications and all that. So yeah, the parking thing's ridiculous now. I mean, it's out of hand. Come on, people. That is crazy. Come visit our town for 4 hours. But you don't have to leave. You just got to go move your car every 4 hours. Yeah, it's no kidding. We burn up 4 hours, you know, with them going to the museum, pretty much. Because, you know, there's a big museum. There's a lot for them they wanted to see. You know, what about the people that you know, that go to the shops and then want to go get a bite to eat afterwards? You ain't got time to do that. You gotta go move your car or just leave. But at the same time, they're complaining that tourism has dropped. And so I done some research, you know. All the places that tourism is dropping, like St. Augustine, I've noticed, because I checked this out, I done some checking, and in every one of them, they got that 4 hour thing, parking thing, 4 hour maximum. You can only pay, and like I said, you can't pay no more. You have to leave that lot. You have to take your car to another lot for 4 more hours. I noticed that. And they're complaining tourism is dropping. Well, yeah, number one, you guys are price gouging anyway. You know, well, this is the most oldest city in the United States. Great. But a margarita is a margarita. I can buy a margarita, you know, the next town over for $10, which is kind of steep. I don't get, you know, I mean, that is price gouging, you know. And then these streets over here are horrible. There's potholes you could lose a small dog in. Jesus, I'm not kidding you. The streets are terrible. The sidewalks are terrible. You know, like Monk's mom said, well, where's it? Yeah, you know, they charge all this money for parking and stuff. Where's all, you know, where's the money going to fix the streets? And like Monkey said, probably in someone's pocket. I'm damn sure right. But that, you know, that just rubs me the wrong way. You know, you can't just go and put more money. They want you to get the hell out of that lot. It's ignorant. Then we got a nice little trophy in the second parking lot. We went walking up there and Monkey said, holy crap, because the lot was full. There was one person leaving and we were getting ready to leave. And there was a person coming in. She said, man, there wasn't nobody here when I got here. And I went to get in the car and I noticed a little dent. I'll show you if I remember tomorrow, on passenger side door or my door. A little ding, a little dent with white paint. And guess what was sitting right beside us? A white car. And guess what? Their door handle, which was white, the same exact height as the scuff on our car. I got looking at the door handle. Yep, a little bit of champagne color. So someone's just got out, bam, hit the car. So I don't know. I'm going to check if I remember tomorrow, because that has, we got the dash cam that has motion, or not motion sensors, but like if you hit the car real hard or something, I don't know if it'll pick up, you know, that car pulling in, because, you know, it faces forward and then there's a camera that faces backwards. So I don't know if it, because there's no side camera. But man, I was so pissed off. And we paid for that. We paid for that. Yeah. It's ridiculous, you know. People are like, well, you know, that's cost of living. No, that's price gouging. Come on. That is price gouging. You know, $20 for a fish sandwich and some fries. Yeah, $19 and something for a fish sandwich and some fries. And then there at that place, it was still $13.90 some cents for a margarita. So, you know, $35 for a fish sandwich, an order of fries, one drink. Yep. That was just mine. I don't know what theirs cost. I just had a grouper sandwich. I'm not kidding you, just a sandwich. So, yeah, I mean, it's always been that way. You know, tourist traps always been expensive, but Jesus Christ, come on, man. 4 hours and get the hell out. So, alright guys. So that's going to do it for tonight. So tomorrow we'll, Monkey and I, like I said, we're going to take our bikes out. Ride our bikes. We may, because I wanted to go to the spring, the Fountain of Youth. I haven't been there since I was like 13, so I think we're going to ride our bikes over there tomorrow and check it out. And Monday I'm going to spend the day fishing. That's what I'm going to do, fishing and relaxing. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for, well, day 2. This is Saturday. It's about 11 o'clock now, so nothing strange has happened in the house. So that might have been a fluke thing, but I don't know what that knocking was. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow.